Lakers plan big change to save season. Shocking names emerge. The Los Angeles Lakers may have already revamped their roster for the 2024-25 season, but behind the scenes, the franchise is moving with a sense of urgency. While the front office has taken bold steps by bringing in DeAndre Ayton and re-signing familiar faces, one glaring gap remains: perimeter defense. And this isn't just a minor issue. It could be the deciding factor in a tight Western Conference. Reports now indicate the Lakers are eyeing one last major addition. This move, if completed, could change the team's defensive identity overnight. But time is running out. Important decisions need to be made by July 20th. In this exclusive analysis, we'll reveal the names being considered, who could be cut, and what this says about the franchise's ambitions. If you're a Lakers fan hoping for a title run, this is where it all begins. DeAndre Ayton's arrival in Los Angeles was one of the biggest successes of the offseason. Not just for the Lakers, but for the entire league. At 26, Ayton brings something to the lineup that has been missing since Dwight Howard's early years: a physically dominant presence in the paint. Last season, he averaged 16.4 points, 10.5 rebounds, and an impressive 59% shooting from the field. More than just numbers, Ayton brings consistency, size, and interior control that allow the Lakers to finally anchor their defense with confidence. This acquisition wasn't a luxury, it was a necessity. Los Angeles has long struggled with undersized centers and fragmented lineups. With Ayton, they now have a key player who can control shots, stop slashers, and even contribute offensively in pick and rolls. But building around Ayton means adjusting other areas. And while the offense may be more stable than ever, it still has a serious weakness that needs to be addressed quickly. As the Lakers recovered, they made another surprising move, one that was met with both optimism and skepticism. Dorian Finney-Smith-Jake LaRavia trade caused a stir among the fans. Finney-Smith, widely respected for his perimeter defense and veteran tenacity, was a key player in guarding the wings and switching positions. In his place comes LaRavia, 23-year-old sharpshooter known more for his three-point range than his screen defense. While LaRavia has shown flashes of becoming a useful on-ball defender, it's clear the Lakers are banking on his potential. Coach J.J. Redick, who has prioritized the team's development, reportedly sees LaRavia as a project worth investing in, but that doesn't hide the fact that the team's perimeter defense has taken a hit. Finney-Smith's departure leaves a void that LaRavia may not be ready to fill. This gamble could pay off in the future, but only if the Lakers can find a short-term solution to curb the presence of elite point guards in the game, and that brings us to the Lakers' current focus: fixing their defense at the point of attack. According to inside sources, Don Woke and Joe Varden of The Athletic, the Lakers are far from finished shaping their roster. Sources within the organization reveal that team executives are actively exploring options for bringing in a defensive specialist to guard quicker point guards and explosive wings. This would require freeing up a roster spot, with Shake Milton being the likely free agent. Milton's non-guaranteed contract makes him a prime candidate for release, and it would free up $3.9 million in the Lakers' 2-year exception. That may seem small, but in a tight market, it could be enough to secure the defensive anchor this team desperately needs. The names emerging from the front office's wish list are more than intriguing. They could be game changers if healthy and positioned correctly. And the decision on Milton must be made by July 20th, making the next few days absolutely critical. The two top candidates under consideration are Dean Thane, Melton, and Gary Payton too. Melton, known for his defensive intensity and ability to seamlessly switch between point guard positions, is a veteran presence with playoff experience. His lateral quickness and hands have frustrated elite scorers for years. Gary Payton, too, on the other hand, is a spark who brings instant energy, a championship pedigree, and the ability to defend beyond his size. Both are still available in free agency and fit what the Lakers are looking for: defensive-minded point guards who don't need the ball to contribute. Adding either would be a defensive improvement over Milton and could be the difference between elimination and a loss. Play Josh Okogie. Recently released by the Charlotte Hornets, Okogie presents an intriguing opportunity. He's not the biggest name nor the flashiest scorer, but he embodies the kind of grit and defensive tenacity that Los Angeles desperately needs. Okogie split last season between Phoenix and Charlotte, averaging 7.1 points, 2.8 rebounds, and shooting 44.3% from the field and 34.8% from three. While these offensive numbers are modest, his value lies elsewhere. Okogie can defend both point guard and smaller wings with physicality, quick feet, and a relentless motor. For a team that struggled against aggressive point guards last season, a player like Okogie is more than a luxury. He's a potential solution. He doesn't require touches on offense, which allows stars like LeBron James and the leading scorer to continue to dominate. Best of all, signing him wouldn't require a trade, just a simple roster cut. And, again, Shake Milton remains the clear candidate. So, what's stopping the Lakers from making this move? While the front office deliberates on its next defensive addition, the rest of the Western Conference isn't waiting. In a stunning move, the LA Clippers just signed Bradley Beal, once touted as a potential target for the Lakers. Bell now joins Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, creating an even more dangerous offensive powerhouse in the city. This puts enormous pressure on the Lakers to respond. The Clippers' aggressive offseason has shifted the balance of power in the West once again. And unless the Lakers mount a defensive counterattack, they risk falling behind. Bell brings scoring, playmaking, and veteran experience to a team that already had firepower. The message is clear. The Clippers are going all out, and the Lakers, they're still evaluating their options. But in this arms race, hesitation could cost you dearly. To make matters even more pressing, rumors are beginning to swirl around another bombshell. The Denver Nuggets may be plotting to steal Luka Doncic from the Lakers next summer. This speculation began with ESPN's Brian Windhorst, who revealed that Doncic is keeping his options open and isn't fully committed to a long-term stay with the Lakers. This news was followed by Lakers insider Anthony Irwin, who quoted a league executive warning that the Nuggets are positioning themselves to pursue Doncic in 2026. Why would this matter now? Because the Lakers' performance this season could directly impact Doncic's decision to stay or leave. If the team isn't competing, if the roster isn't strong enough defensively, if they're outclassed by rivals, Doncic could leave. This isn't just a loss. It would be a franchise-altering catastrophe. And in this context, even a role player like Josh Okogie becomes part of a much bigger picture. The Lakers' ability to lock down the perimeter could be what defines Luka's future. So now, the Lakers are at a crossroads. The team has improved, no doubt about it. Ayton solidifies the paint. LaRavia adds shooting. The system under J.J. Redick brings renewed energy. But the mission isn't complete. A defensive piece is missing. The market is shrinking. And the July 20th deadline for Shake Milton is approaching like clockwork. Will Rob Pelinka kick off a move that could reshape the roster? Will Okogie, Melton, or Peyton Dan the purple and gold? Or will the Lakers bank on internal growth and hope it's enough? One thing is certain, every change from now on isn't just about this season. It's about the next 5, because Luka's eyes are on the ball. Denver's are too, and every Lakers fan is also rooting for Banner 18. If you're a true fan, now's the time to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Big decisions are coming, and we'll break them down here. Who should the Lakers cut? Who should they sign? Leave your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from Laker Nation.